A tad bit late.
Frost, why are you trembling?
Oh no, we're good. Hello. I'll start here. Alright, so I don't have the NQ screen, cool. Alright, so playing Blue Kayn into Corki, Samira, Rakan. I'm pretty sure Corki's more likely to go Shield Bow. He's likely to go Eclipse. Lee's likely to go W. Okay, so they actually have 5 shields. They have the infamous 5 shield comp. What the heck? Blue Kayn versus the infamous 5 shield comp here. What is this? Okay, it looks like Lee Sin's starting red, so he's actually gonna be. Oh no, not red, sorry. Starting blue, so he's gonna be pathing to me. Lee Sin players really be like that, bro. They try and cheese you. See, the thing is about these types of players is they have one set mindset and they're like, okay, I'm just gonna go through with this. They don't know adaptation. They don't know how to adapt. So the thing is with me is that I have a set playstyle, sure. The second I notice that something's not going right, I'm gonna swap what I do. So notice I didn't immediately swap because I needed full confirmation of where Lee Sin was starting. Because sometimes junglers will go leashless, right? Sometimes they go leashless. So essentially, what I'm gonna do is instead of doing a reverse full clear, we're gonna do something similar, but a lighter version of that. So we're actually gonna be doing a new path here. So the reason why we're doing this, I think I've shown this path before, but this is to not get invaded. And I'm just gonna ward right there in case he looks for the dive anytime soon. I'm gonna ping them to be careful actually. This is really dangerous for them. This is really dangerous. Lee Sin's gonna be looking to gank very soon. The reason why this is so crucial is because Lee Sin's planning to either invade or early gank bot. Early ganking bot sounds more plausible because it's a freer setup. He doesn't know where. He's not 100% sure where I'm at. He has an idea, but he's not 100% sure. But as you can see, they're playing really like aggressive towards bot side. So there's Lee Sin approaching my jungle. So ideally he'd be looking to invade me or fight me right now. And he's down 2 camps on me. So he's going to secure the scuttle while I secure this top scuttle. And this is just something that you have to look to do. Because essentially, his set playstyle counters my set playstyle. That's his whole ideal. So I have to be able to counter what he's countering before he can counter it. And as you can see, I've seen him on the ward. So he's approaching the gank. So I set up counter gank just by understanding what he's doing. Okay, I stopped autoing for some reason. I don't know why that was. Okay, so we're going to get behind Jace here. This is all about angling here. Approaching from the bush is a very bad idea. So that's actually perfect. I had everything I wanted out of that gank and more. So I'm not going to do this typical strategy. So since they saw me top side here, I'm going to hit this, confirm that that's not there, confirm that that's not there. We're going to get another deep ward. So now we're going to be able to see him. The reason why this is so important is because as you saw, I already countered 1 gank. So if I can counter another one just through my vision control, it's huge. Actually, you know what? I don't think you need mana immune anymore. I'm just gonna rush serpents. Okay, I had fast enough APM to buy everything I wanted. Cool. Sometimes my APM's too slow. You never really want to be in the shop for too long. You want to make sure that you know what you buy. So essentially, the reason why I opted not to get a tier is because I feel like I'm gonna go in for like a single target burst combo. Mana immune is better for poke. And then this is better for single target burst. So we see Lee Sin bot. But the thing is, with him being there for so long, it's essentially setting me up to go for a really harsh invade here on the Grom. So I'm just going to take the Krugs real fast. Matter of fact, it would have been 10 times smarter just to skip out in the Krugs entirely. But this is going to be a really good setup because one, I'm going to get a really deep control ward. And then I'm going to get Grom. Okay, wait, Jace is coming down. Okay, we got to be careful here. Okay, I'll zone him. This could no, please, just back off. Okay, so the reason why this is so good is because I got deep vision set up. Okay, we see Lee Sin is over there. So I have deep vision set up. Doesn't know what I did. I have a camp lead and a half. Okay, he wards, so he catches the ward, but he hasn't reset yet, so I'm gonna clear faster. The second I see him do his gromp, I know his raptors are up. So I'll look to take them. He looks like he's just gonna reset actually. Oh no, he does the gromp. So he did this safe way of pathing to the Gromp because he was so terrified that I could be there to kill him because I obviously have the 2 longsword reset. But the thing is, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to like out macro his farm pathing. So bot lane is a pretty good setup there. to look for a play. Instead of looking for that, I'm going to look for the free advantage, which is the Raptor invade. You can greed for Krugs, but like I said, that would be greeding. So it's ideal I don't do that. Okay, it looks like almost died. That's really bad. That was almost really bad. Oh, my bad. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 kills for 1. That's perfectly fine. He could be going to Krugs. I mean, I'm gonna ping him to be off. So this is just something he needs to back off. I know he wants the tower plate. He got it, so that's perfectly fine. But we have to just take into consideration where Lee Sin probably is instead of where he might be. So I'm just gonna hit that because they already know I'm down here. Ideally, you never want to hit plants unless they know where you're at. So since we didn't see him bot side, I'm going off my jungler intuition to say that he's on Krugs. There's also a slight chance that he just ran straight to Scuttle, because he already assumed the bot player is over. I'm telling you, as a jungler, I know that he went to bot, but there's still a chance, so I had to ping it out, just because any chance of it like happening, you need to be able to counter with pings or vision. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make sure that dies. Rakana's no exhaust. Okay, there he is. Click on his icon. He just took my red. Perfectly fine. So he actually did look to the invade. Remember how I said there's a chance he could do that? He actually did do that, what I said. Very weird. As a jungler, he did the wrong move. So it makes me think that maybe he's not a jung main, because he hasn't even reset yet. On such an awful jung path right now with his pattern, because he hasn't reset yet. Just pure AFK farm. Pure PvE on Lee Sin of all champs. Lee Sin is such an aggressive early game champ. So to be AFK farming is really, really just off-putting. I'm just gonna rush the dragon, I think. So the reason why I rush the dragon is because he's on reset. He's a farm his Krugs, and their bot lane's in an awkward position. So this is just ideal. Let's grab the mid lane rotation. So this is just something I understand, because knowing where Lee Sin is means I can instantly punish him. So he's planning to just farm his camps and be safe. It's pretty much like falling into my trap card. Because I outpath him so hard, he pretty much doubles down into the farming strategy, where he's like, okay, I'm gonna keep even in CS with Kayn. The thing is he's Lee Sin, I'm Kayn. The whole playstyle for me is to farm and get an advantage. His playstyle is to gank and get his team ahead. He's not ganking, nor is he getting his team ahead. So when I get my form, I'm gonna just do way more than him on the map, because that's pretty much how my champ works. So this is just an obvious case of not understanding how his champ design works. If you don't understand how your champ design works, that's why I heavily recommend not play these certain champs. It's kind of like PvE versus PvP. So there's carnivores, omnivores, herbivores. I'm playing more of an omnivore champ where I can farm and fight. You know, a herbivore would be something similar to like Evelynn or Karthus, where they're strictly just based off farming. And Lee Sin is most definitely a carnivore, where you must be ganking and pressuring lanes in order to stay relevant. Not that he doesn't scale decently, but see, notice little things like this. I could be looking for fights on the Scuttle or ganks mid or top, but instead I'm just looking to farm because I'm playing the safer route, because I already know where I'm at now is way ahead of Lee Sin, so I don't need to look for anything over aggressive, or I have a chance of it not going right. You want to play a few advantages. It's kind of like if you played poker or anything. Play off your percentages. So each percentage per hand is what you go off of. It's strictly just a numbers game, to be honest. So I'm just going to check this, just out of safety for my team. So he's actually on a very weird pattern right now. That's a really, really good angle to get. I think they killed top. He used flash though.
By the way, this was Karasmai.
I think I actually just died there. Trying to help Mundo was like the worst idea ever. It's really unfortunate. I think he should have, I mean, I should have just let him die, to be honest. That kind of throws my lead. Yo, Mary, thanks for gift sub. It's just one of those situations where I'd hope it'd work out better than it actually think it can. I had a feeling it wouldn't work out, but I'm not too comfortable with understanding how Mundo's sustain works. So just my lack of knowledge of understanding how the champ works. I'm not sure how strong Mundo is as a champ, so it's my fault for trying to look for anything there. But see, that's how you learn, is from mistakes like that. So now next time I look for a play with Mundo versus Jace, I'll understand who has way more of an advantage. Mundo's not really too good of a champion in my eyes. From everything I've seen in solo queue, it seems like Mundo is just like a brick wall of stats, but in this meta I feel like that's not a good thing. I feel like damage is always the best thing to have. Damage and sustain. But, I mean, like I said, it's my fault for doing what I did. No one else's. Okay. So he actually opted to flash forward there. Cool. So that means I get prowlers. See, that's the thing. Whenever you make a bad mistake, let me tell you something. Just take it immediately out of your brain. Because if you dwell on a mistake that just happened, you're not going to be able to focus on the play ahead of you. So I could have looked for more of an invade on their bot side. The thing is, I have more of an opportunity to make a play on the top side and actually get a kill out of this. So this is just looking at my understanding of how Kayn works as a champ. I know how mobile my champ is, but the thing is, if they overextend and try and dive the Mundo, I can actually kill them both here. Rise looks like he's going to get one. So actually, maybe I'll just cover mid. So Rise pretty much did what I was going to do. So let's cover mid. Okay, so covering mid here is very crucial. Guys, look at that. So that's why I didn't look straight for the bot side invade. But notice now I will, and this is why Kayn is such a good champ. It's not because of his damage or anything like that, because obviously his damage just got nerfed, because of his mobility when you get your form. So the type of plays I can make are pretty much 2 times the tempo. He's a pure high tempo jung, so when people say he's like easy, brainless PvE, it's really not. I mean, the thing is, Kayn, his skill, like floor, is gonna be your form. Definitely not your mechanics, because my mechanics suck. Just getting your form, really, because the higher elo you get, more smart you have to play against certain players. I actually need to reset because Dragon. Yeah. I have enough mana. I just need to be there for the Dragon. It's 4v5, so I mean, thing is, unless we play it bad, we should be cool. Okay, he hasn't used his package yet. I'm gonna E in. He uses package. We could chase this. It can go really bad. I'm kidding. This could go really well. I didn't even know where he was taking us. I didn't even care to look. I just trusted him. This is FlyQuest triple, so I was like, alright, maybe I don't get baited here. And it worked out. Alright, just putting a control ward for defensive. And it's good. I'm glad I did that. So he's probably on that, so I'm gonna drag this out. Okay. Put a defensive ward there, covering the entrances instead of just wherever else people think I should be covering. Okay, so I can stay on the map a little long because I get the blue buff. See, a lot of people, they're always like super scared of mana. Mana management comes with just experience and, you know, just getting to understand how the game works, like understanding reset timers of like Gromp and blue and playing off that. Walking through your jungle a lot. A lot of times you could save abilities, or you could just know how to use them properly. See, you're more of a Q clear jung, and if you clear more with your Q, aka you use your Q first, and you get it reset earlier, then it's only 50 mana instead of 70. I think I should have held my ult there. Oh. I love that combination, man. R than Q. Yeah, I think that's my fault. I should have held my ult. I didn't think Varus would take the kill. I was inside. Okay, we're gonna rush Serpents. I mean, I should have held my ult, but I mean, it's not really my fault for thinking that my teammate wouldn't kill the person I was inside, because there's like a giant indicator that I'm on. But whatever. I mean, we should look for something, because they're in my top side taking camps for free. I'll let him hit whatever the hell he wants, because truthfully, he's dead no matter what. See, that's a little bait. He thinks he can turn it on me, but he doesn't know that I'm just trying to kill him. Because I have Rise. That's called playing smart. Doesn't matter if I dodge things. It's actually smarter for me not to dodge things, because it baits him in harder. The ward there. Too bad my ward killer is in here. You know, Umbral Glaive is getting a buff, so I'm probably going to change my build again next patch. Cloud Soul is not exactly a terrific win con. Our win condition this game is just playing sides. I don't want to play sides until I have my Serpents though. I mean, you have Eclipse, you're going to have Shield Bow, you're going to have W, you're going to have another Shield Bow, and you're going to have Recon Shield, so... Game is looking a little bit spicy. Okay, we'll look to cover wall. Lee Sin should be there, I mean, ideally. Okay, cool, I could save my ult by doing that. That's why you have to understand your damage and their escape plan. They didn't have any escape routes, so I was like, alright, cool, we just win. Alright, cool, we just win. Okay. So now I have my Serpents, now I can just perma lurk in the sidelines, because the thing is, Jace is no threat to me now. I can just counter his Eclipse like this. And the thing is, I'm going to look for Mundo to actually proc the Eclipse for me anyway, but the thing is, this will just reassure. Now, a lot of people, they're kind of like iffy on Serpents. They're like, Karasmai, should I ever build the Serpents? That's a terrific question. The thing is, it's situational. I mentioned that in my in a couple of my videos, if you guys have seen them. But I've mentioned that I definitely think it's a situational buy instead of just like, okay, you should do this every game. See, before, you pretty much did every game. Now, if they have like overload of shields, yeah, you should look to do it. I don't think it's necessarily a good item, but it's definitely a necessary item. Like, shields are just way too OP in this meta. If you're not countering shields, you're just gonna not one-shot anyone. See, the thing is, I didn't even care to reset my camps. They sent everyone bot. All Rise has to do is not die here, and we get so much because we already got one tower. Oh, yeah, he's dying. It's so... that's the thing about NA, is that you can legit... Actually, no, I think this guy's from OC. Let me shit talk to OC viewers. I'm kidding, I love my OC viewers. He is OC, I'm pretty sure. That's the thing about OC players is that, okay, hear me out. I ping this guy out. We see him on a ward for 10 seconds prior. We know what the play is. We get so much because Mundo can get 2 towers and we get Rift. All he has to do is back off. He's like, no, I need the 5 CS. And then he gives up a 950 gold shutdown to Lee Sin. Now Lee Sin, who is pretty much so far behind, is only down 1 level and he has full gold. See, that's how solo queue is. You can't really expect things to go peachy. That's why I don't really care. I never set up expectations for players. See, the thing is, I just always expect to be let down. Also, 1 control ward. Not ideal, but I mean, the thing is, we need as much damage as we can for this fight. Gorky saved his package. He's not going to be useful because he's 0-5, but I need to be able to one-shot the Jace, in my opinion. The mirror actually might be the smarter option, but she's going to have better peel. Jace is the easier option. Sometimes the easier option is the better option, because if I can easily one-shot someone, then I'll be able to do a lot more in the fights afterwards. I mean, I have Rift, so I mean, the only thing I can really look to do, just, I mean, I'm not going to use it anytime soon. If we win a fight, I'll use it. There's no point in just using Rift, or like pressure or anything like that. Just look for both. I think this guy knows I'm here. Ha! Lee Sin just insect, but not a single person on his team was even close. I should have queued the other way or E-flash. I could have E-flash and then lived there. I was really greedy holding my flash there. The thing is, I don't really believe in like defensive flashing. I like really more offensive flashing, like saving my flash to kill her next fight. Because the thing is that if they waste all their sums right there and I have flash, next fight is free because I hold my flash. This would be so funny if Rookie just died, but I think he gets 2 kills. Oh, he got 1. Okay, I mean, that's whatever. He gets my blue buff. That's the only thing that really upset me. If I did live there, I could have used my Rift and got mid tower, which would have been a lot of gold. So I think flashing would have been the option. But I just didn't think straight. See, that's the thing, is in those moments, hindsight, if I rewatch the play, I'll be like, yeah, you're stupid. You should have flashed. It could have been so much more. But, you know, it's just something that you need to realize in this situation. You're not going to be as smart. Wait, why did he go over the wall?
By the way, this was Karasmai who would unironically win this game.
I queued into Lee Sin's queue. I baited 3 for my team, Pog. I baited 4 for my team, Pog. I should have said that. That sounds like a much better statement, honestly. Yeah, that's a much better statement. Oh, I baited 4 into my team. That's great. That sounds way better. It makes me not sound like an inter. You definitely notice my damage is lackluster with this build and the nerfs. Oh, Kayla, thanks for the 7 months. But see, the thing is, just because you don't have the damage to win games doesn't mean that you don't have the macro. Macro wins you games, really. Builds help you carry games out, but the thing is, I mean, we're lacking a lot of damage now, don't get me wrong, but it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to try and scare this guy. Wait, he dies here, what? He actually dies here. Look at that. He lined up perfect on the wall, so I can Q in the wall and just cancel the animation like this. Cool. Base greed. Kind of funny. I'll send this top. Whatever. It's wasted anyway, but I killed Jace, and that's kind of cool. I probably should have used it earlier. Actually, no. If we got 2 in it, we're good. What's up, Knockcat? Nerfs? Yeah. Kayn got fucked in the asshole with nerfs. Serpent's nerf, passive nerfs, but he's still playable. I mean, look at this. It's not unplayable. Definitely nowhere near as good, but he's alright. Oh, look at that. Hello there. Maybe pick someone off. I just chill in here. I miss not being able to Prowlers to minions. Dude, Prowlers got hard nerf. Serpents got hard nerf. Blue King got hard nerf. Like, why? Why? They nerfed everything I liked about this game. They ruined everything I had going for me in my life. Why did they do that? Hey. Pretty simple combo there. I like to W. I like to do a lot of my abilities after I use my Prowlers just so you can get the active for it. Properly procced. Make him look good still. Oh, that's good. That's what I'm here to do. Oh! Bonk. I got the door. I want to kill that Lee Sin for all the times he bullied me. Yes, Gore Drinker, get me out! I like how Lee Sin's an assassin. Builds full tank. Oh no, he builds full bruiser, one-shots you. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Opium. The issue that I have with Lee Sin is that he'll do the same amount of burst that he does with Gore Drinker Sterix that he does fucking Clips and Yumus. He has the same burst. The damage on Gore Drinker Sterix is so cracked. They need to lower the AD ratios. 100%, brother. Why did they nerf Kayn? Why didn't they just nerf Gore Drinker? Everyone thinks Gore Drinker's broken. Look, I can't even solo him even in my wildest dreams. And I have a lot of wild dreams. Yeah. Alright. Okay, well this game's looking pretty done, Zone. We just poke. I mean, they have one tower. I can engage if I get a good angle, but probably not. End, please, and report Corky, please. Yay, we lived! GG, boys. Hope you enjoyed the video and the game. Oh!